Adobe Radio. The future of alternative.
We all know that it's called the bionic, the bomb, the pop, the blow, the black, the herb, the sensi, the chronic, the sweet Mary Jane, ganja, split, reefer, the bad, the Buddha, the homegrown, the ill, the Maui Maui, the method, pop, lethal, turbo, Thai, shake, skunk, stress, wacky, weed, blaze, the boot, dime bag, Scooby-Doo, mob, bogey, backyard boogie.
Woo! Oh my God! Woo!
Yeah.
It's the Golden Week Show. That's yes.
And that's Sasha.
And we are live. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for clearing my throat in your ear. First fucking thing. I apologize to everybody. Including you. TS. That's TS.
That's Sasha.
We are separated once again by coast. You are on one side of the country and I'm on the other. But we were together for a minute.
We were. It was a good time last week.
Yeah, it was a great time. What a great trip. It really was. Start to finish. It was great. We got to do our live show. I got to smoke first A of all. I didn't even write it down. It was such a whirlwind. But you got me weed.
Yes, I did. I advanced
And yes.
your rider.
Yeah. I indeed had a list. An expensive list. Sheesh. Weed is expensive.
Yeah,
I don't know if they
it
told
was.
you.
And I even went on a discount day.
I was like, damn, I have expensive taste. And I do. I'm a snob. You know.
For sure.
I am.
As am I.
You are. Well, I think
Life is too short to smoke booth.
It's true. A wise person once said.
I think Confucius said that.
I think so too. And and we follow that mantra pretty, you know, we're being on the West Coast is you just, and I really do miss that weed very much. But I will say, and okay, so remind me what you got me on the West Coast. I remember. I remember one.
So the flower. We'll start with the flower.
Yes. Great.
We got Kushco OG.
Sure. Yes, of course. Now you had to get that. If you are in SoCal, you know, for any amount of years, you've probably seen Kushco OG at places. You should get it when you find it. It's good. But you got my Kushco OG for the nostalgia of it all.
Yes, yeah. And then we got some Ted's Buds.
Of course, you had to get me a hyphy.
Had to get the Ted's because so far Ted's Buds has not let us down.
No, I'm usually pretty satisfied, yeah. Our friend Val, who's a longtime friend, she brought over some Maven joints. Those were quite good.
Ooh, I haven't had Maven for a long time.
Yeah, me neither. I was like, lit. They were very good, nice and weedy. You know, joints, pre-rolls, but solid, really solid. I really enjoyed them. But Maven's always been okay. Okay, I'm gonna wait till the question. But I think my dogs have to go out. Can you carry the show for a minute and talk about what else you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. I got this. So also we picked up some 710 Labs. We got the Percy moon bow. I don't remember which moon bow, but it was wow, exquisite, delicious. Live rosin Percy 710 Labs.
Yes. And okay, you're up to the Percy. Sorry. Proceed.
The Percy. And then we got the another live rosin from 710 Labs, which was the Stardog, and there was like another thing mixed in there. I can't quite remember right now. It was Stardog, which we were talking about Stardog recently, and when it popped up as a concentrate, I was like, "Oh, okay, we have to get this."
It was meant to be. I've been a long time fan of Star Dog, always and forever. And I could be misremembering this, but I do remember being on the East Coast and first smoking it. But that was around the time that California weed was really, really making its way here in like big old batches. Not the first time, but that was around the time there was a big wave of that. And I could be, but that's where I remember first smoking it and really, 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 really liking it. And it had a similar taste and effect throughout the years. So I feel like it was consistent, and it was really, really good. It was really, really good. I fucking love that Puffco, man. I really do. It's so nice and compact.
The little
We are not
the
sponsored.
pivot.
Yeah.
That's a collab we need to do.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. They, we are, again, if we're nothing, if not, we're consistent. We're very much creatures of habit, many habits. And Puffco is one of them. We always love that sweet, sweet Puffco technology. And I know this sounds like an ad, but listen to our past shows over the 10 fucking years that we've been doing this show. We've loved Puffco for that long.
This is real.
No, and those concentrates were very good in that Puffco.
Okay.
And
so
I found
go
ahead. Sorry.
I pulled up the order just to get everything clear. We had Star Dog Pie number 9.
Great.
And Tropicana Grape Cake 11 live
Jesus
rosin
Christ.
batter. And Moonbow 112 number 3 Percy rosin.
That's a lot of numbers.
Oh yeah. That's a lot. There's some nerds out there, and I want to get this right, because Moonbow 112 number 3, I want to make sure it wasn't number 2.
Yeah, that's a deliberate name.
Number 7. And the Ted's Buds was Turbo Cherries, which I don't know. I really, the cherry strains are, they're speaking to me lately. I really love a cherry strain.
Always loved a cherry strain. Yeah. I love a good cherry strain. And if it's delicious and terpenes, that's exactly what I need in my life. And I'll tell you, I, said to myself that I was proud of my country of New Jersey for weed in the legal market. I feel, obviously it's not California. Oh, I got edibles. That's what I took for the show. Yeah, I took. Oh, I meant to do like a video. I took like a half. So I took 50 milligrams. Yeah, and then I took some gummies. So like 15 milligrams. Like, I don't know. I don't want to do a full 100. I want to work out tomorrow. But I get smacked where, oh my God, we were talking before the show. Before I talk about what I got here, wait, should we talk about that now? Or should I talk about the 710 first?
What happened?
Yeah. Can you read my mind? Yeah. I know.
Let's
talk about the 710 first.
Yeah, 710
Finish
first.
Our train of thought. Perfect. Great. Okay. That's why you make the big bucks. Okay, so I was excited. This place, this is the place I went to down the fucking block of my high school that I went to. It just blows my mind. I think it's wonderful. I think it's a wonderful world where you can go into a dispensary off of Bergen Line Avenue in West New York, New Jersey. It's wild, just like you found it when you went to Buffalo, Who knew? So this place just so happens though to sell fucking fire. I found them because you got me the Puffco for Christmas, and I wanted to find some good concentrates here in northern New Jersey. And this place, Nile, popped up. And I just know these guys are from California. I just know they are. They have all the California brands, the multi-state ones that are like top shelf. So they did have 710 concentrate. It's fucking crazy. But, it's 710. And we were just talking about this 710 flower.
No way.
So look at the fucking package.
Oh,
shut the fuck up.
It's like the same container but giant.
I'll probably get banned from every single. There'll probably be lasers coming down from the sky if I show this weed, just like shadow banning our show. But there's weed in here. And it smells fucking good. And I am, very proud of it. I didn't grow it.
That container seals properly.
Yeah, if I could close it, I can't. I'll be able to do it. It's very satisfying when it closes. Yeah, there it is. That felt good. did a little shiver there. It's here. It is. It is Machiavelli Kush.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I love it so much. And I maybe am just excitable, but I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna smoke it now. It's really
What is it?
good.
What does it test at? Just for some reference points.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Thank you.
It's 30%.
Holy shit.
30%. No, lies. Total is 36.
Okay.
Yeah, total is 36 and total terpenes is 3.25. Quite a bit of terpenes. Quite a bit
Yeah,
of terpenes indeed.
that's very high for a flower.
Limonene 1.29. Beta carotene, which I find I need quite a bit of. I'm a big beta carotene fan. That's
Okay.
what works for me. 0.51. So, I guess I actually didn't even. Okay, I'm going to smoke it now. And linalool is always in everything I like too, 0.32. So, and bless Jersey also for doing the label stuff. I appreciates it. I think we're doing a fine job here in good old Jersey.
Merry old Jersey.
Merry old Jersey, governor. You know how we're all British over here. No, yeah, it's, I really do love the East Coast quite a bit. But weed is very good out west. It's difficult to compare. So, I wouldn't say we're like on par. But
You have to give
comfortable.
props to the Nile in
I sure
West New
do.
York, New Jersey, because
Fuck yeah.
they have 710 and they obviously they know what the fuck is going on.
Facts. Facts. If you have a 710, you're willing to spend dollars and
Yeah.
you believe it will make people come back. You must. Now, to be fair, they have mad deals. Mad deals. So, hopefully they are, I want them to flourish. That's what I want. I want it to
Well,
be.
you support them, and
do,
with your
and I will.
consumption habits alone, you should be able to keep them in business.
It's weed.
And you just whipped up a cone right there.
Yeah,
Did you get a hit?
I did.
Excellent.
I did. It's good. It's really good. I am happy. Oh yeah, so the trip was great. Wonderful trip. Really great. Yeah, we did our live broadcast last week. It's up. The podcast is up on iw.com and the free IW app. We had a blast. It was so much fun. We got to see everybody, all of my West Coast familias, all of them, every single one. The stars really did line up. The planets were literally aligned that week.
That night. Yeah.
It was great. I was like, oh, I mean, it's been a steady decline since then. Retrograde got
yes.
me fucked up, but we'll get back there. We'll get back to okayness. Couple little stumbles here and there, but that trip was great. Then I don't know, I was just nervous because gestures broadly, and I was going on the plane back to the East Coast, and I got on the plane and I had those capsules. And I was like, yeah, bro. He was like, I was like kind of running a little bit late. Not really, but it's that last 20 minutes where you're like, "Ugh, if there's a little bit of a hiccup here, I'm going to be sweaty." And then I feel like shit was delayed a little bit. There was winds. so there was turbulence. It wasn't too bad though. The actual like waiting wasn't the worst. I knew I was in for it because like the FAA is like steadily getting worse because of funding cuts. So I know traveling now is difficult. So I knew I was in for some fun. So I had already taken 50 milligrams. And then I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it. I took more. I don't even want to tell you how much more, but I took a lot more.
Oh
And
no.
what the fuck am I doing? Now, listen, I love to be very stoned. Of course I do. It's kind of my thing. But in the air, when I'm already at a heightened state of nerves and also just tired, and, you know, it's just so much activities for this little brain, then, you know, the physical toll it takes on you when you green out, which I was definitely doing because like there's something about the altitude. It happens all the time at the same time of a flight when I take too many fucking edibles and I just start to melt. Physically, I feel so sick and I'm like, "Oh no." Oh no. I'm going to have
Did
to
you
like do something. But it always ends. It always is over. And I always have to remind myself in my head, I'm like, this is gonna be over. Just fucking stop freaking out. Thank God I had a middle seat. It was the girl next to me was sleeping. And that was nice. Easy as pie.
okay, so you got the sativa hashtabs 100 milligram and the indica hashtabs 100 milligram.
I don't
Which
know.
one did you
I don't
take?
fucking know. What do you even mean? I
So
didn't
many
look.
questions.
Which one did I
You probably
take?
took one of each.
Probably. Almost definitely I did. Almost for sure. You know? And I was like, no problem. It'll be fine. And I was like, ugh, God, don't do that. Don't do that. Please. But it happens to the best of us. You said you greened out too. I noticed you're not jumping to tell your story. You look really stupid.
Yeah, you go.
I
No,
do.
no, no. You go first. You go first.
I do. I feel so silly. Come on, girl. Like
So,
get it
yeah,
together. It's not that bad. Don't green out, you know?
I had a miscalculation
Oopsies.
as well this week, and this little beauty, the St. Ides syrup, 1,000 milligrams of THC and
That's a lot of milligrams.
1,000 milligrams THC and 250 milligrams of THCA in this bottle right here.
THCA. Interesting.
No. My God, get it
You okay
together.
there?
Okay, let's start over here. St. Ides, 1,000 milligrams syrup, 1,000 milligrams of THC, 20.
You can stop. I don't even need the info.
250
I don't
milligrams
want
of
you to say it anymore.
THCA, not THCA, THCV, for fuck's
I'm
sake.
gonna be my pants. Why can't you? Why can't you
250
do
milligrams
it?
of
Are you okay?
THCV.
I don't want you to do it. I don't want you to do it anymore.
Oh.
I don't want to know anymore.
So to have 1,000 milligrams in this
Yeah.
bottle, my calculations were way off.
Indeed.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't read the directions here.
See?
I took
So we both don't
Yeah.
read the labels.
read the fucking label.
Please, just read the label. Please.
It comes
God
with this
damn it, it's the
little
bare
shot
minimum you
glass
do.
that you can measure out
Aw.
in milligrams, and I
So
took
cute.
5 milligrams of this. 5 milligrams.
Yikes.
So for some reason, in my head,
I've done that. I've done those calculations before.
I was only taking like 5. Like I thought I was taking like 25 milligrams total.
Yeah, no, I've done that before. I've absolutely done that before, and it gets bad. You're high for days. You know what I mean? You wake up
Yeah.
and you're high, and you're
Yeah.
dehydrated. You know, like it's not fun,
Do you?
my friend.
I did.
Dare to keep
I did
kids
the
off drugs.
calculations. I did the calculations days later. So in that 5 milligrams of syrup that I took, it was. I'm gonna see if I can get this right. 84 milligrams of THC and about
Wow.
25 milligrams of THCV, which is
Nice.
a very high dose for
That's very
for
high.
me.
THCV, that's very high. That shit'll get you. It'll get you. I notice I can't take that high of a isolation in
I
any form. It makes me feel like I'm having heart trouble. And that's just me, you know what I mean? Like, and I have a pretty high tolerance, although my tolerance has gotten a bit lower as I've aged. But and just different like combinations of chemicals, I think, in my brain. But like, I mean, I used to be able to take a lot of milligrams, and I still can. My tolerance obviously it goes in and out. Sometimes I go days without taking edibles. I have to. But sometimes I'll do what we did and I'll just get too high, man.
I was on the train heading to an undisclosed
Oof.
location.
Oh no.
Oh, and I'm like, oh my God, what is this is increasing. Like I am getting higher and higher.
Yeah,
My back pain's disappearing. This is great. I'm
for sure.
stretching. I'm like doing all this stretching.
Me
I'm like,
too.
oh
I was
yeah.
doing a lot of stretching. Yeah, I was
I was like,
moving around a
oh,
lot. You got to move around. Well,
yeah. I
not
was
if you can't walk, don't walk. But because I couldn't walk, it was so bad. My legs were mush.
was
But I
like,
was like trying to move around, trying to get my blood pumping.
yeah. I'm like, can I dance this off?
Fresh
And
air is
then,
always good if you can get it.
it was a ruckus on the train as it usually is. So I knew I was in the
You were in
danger
for it.
zone. I was in for a ride. And I am not gonna lie. I was pretty fucking lit for a solid 6 hours. And then I was just regular lit the rest of the day.
I can see that. Visibly high. Yeah. As we like to call it.
And sometimes people notice. Sometimes
Most
it's
times
just
they do.
part of
I mean,
sometimes
usually like I just look, especially when I travel. Travel just, it just does a number on me. I'm not a great traveler, but this time I was like, it's not gonna get me. I'm so excited about daylight savings time. I thought I was invincible. Really did. Thought it wasn't coming for me. And then I got too high on the fucking plane. Visibly high. For sure. And then I got off and it was like not that late, but it was rush hour. So I got Dunkin' Donuts. Again, not sponsored. And I got a donut visibly high.
gotta keep that blood sugar up.
And iced coffee. No, my blood sugar was so low because that's like something that totally happens when you green out. You wake up and you're like hypoglycemic. For me, anyway. And I'm so thirsty. Oh my God. But in the air, man, I don't recommend. I think it's like probably not good for you in a lot of ways. So don't do it. Don't be like me. Please.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Read the labels.
Figure it out.
That's our PSA this week.
Yeah, man. Like we're really in an era of information with weed. Let's use it for how it is right now. Who knows when they'll fucking defund weed? Who knows where weed is gonna fall in this ridiculous timeline that we live in?
It certainly isn't a priority in 2026.
Absorb all of the shit you can, not be dumb like us. Imagine like if I just started like freaking out on a plane. You shouldn't bring weed on a plane either. Don't do that.
They landed in like Kansas City with a disturbance.
Oh God.
Disturbance.
No, I really sometimes because if you want to listen to the past 10 years of the show, at least once a year, you'll hear Sasha's story where she fucking greened out on the plane because I am dumb. Bag of rocks. But each time I have been like, what if I am the reason that CNN, especially during this time, for fuck's sakes, for fuck's sakes. Like, but that's why I took all the edibles, because I was hella nerves. And I was like, this will do the trick.
I think that, there's no such thing as bad publicity, Sasha. And I think that would be, if your name was on CNN,
God,
I think that
good.
would be amazing. I don't know.
I don't like
Maybe I'm going to be on a flight later this month, and
You might be not. Yeah,
I
tell
might
somebody
be.
to film you. I'll go to LA. I'll come
Film-
back with you and I'll film you. I'll just be like,
Film me
"Oh,
greening out.
man
with an
freaks out,
emergency
man greens
landing."
out, silver fox greens out on plane.
What a headline. Demand more
Well,
cookies.
we are, yeah, no, I luckily, because I knew where I was going, I got snacks. I got really, really adequate snacks. I felt in my heart of hearts. I got a delicious trail mix that I was like, this is really living. If anybody saw me eating, it would look like I was starved for months. The way I was eating, like
Ravenously
I was just
eating.
like, it was like, it was deplorable. I'm ashamed. It was my shame ritual, but I made it, and I'm glad the trip happened, because it was quite good. And thank you for making it good and being my shopper, getting me really wonderful weed. And thank you for all the homies for coming out. It was so nice to see everyone. I'll be back, obviously. LA's the spot. But I'm back on the Beast and smoking East Coast weed. Very happy to see 710 Labs in my life. But interesting about LA weed is what we'll talk about next, right?
Yes.
Yeah, baby. I'm going to go to a
Where are you?
break over here. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
The nerds will be right back. It's never too late to join the sesh.
Yo, pass that here.
It's the Cool Nerd Weed Show with TS and Sasha. Don't panic. It's organic.
And we're back.
We're back.
It's the Cool Nerd Weed Show. That's CS.
And that's Sasha.
And I am really gross with my voice today, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I'm doing my best. It's dry out here. It was 75 degrees here today. It is. I like to say the date. Because you're probably listening to this in the future, and that's cool. I love you. But we don't know what's going on from day to day. We're here in the United States of A. So it's March 9th, 2026, right?
That's correct.
Holding up a newspaper. That was AI generated. So
Oh my God.
we were talking when I was in LA, having a great time. You got me weed. That was so good. But I knew the answer, but we often talk about this, I suppose. What is different? What happened to the weed of yesterday? Specifically in South LA is what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
But
this is
we could also refer to the broader term. You know what I mean?
This is a question I get all the time from the people in the shop, from the homies. Everybody wants that sticky, icky.
Yeah, man.
And why isn't the cannabis you consume today as sticky, icky as it was when you started smoking?
Yeah, why?
If you started smoking back in the day. So try to do a a deep dive in this, and there's some theories and there's some facts out there. And one of the first things that I thought about is that the way growers grow cannabis
Mm,
in modern times is different from
right.
the nutrients, the even the lighting, the technology.
Because it's for commercial. Because it's for big
Yeah.
sales, probably.
Yeah, the commercialization of it all generally will bring down the quality of it all. But there's some there's some nuance, because regulations say that it has to be within a certain parameter of moisture content,
Mm, mm,
which is
mm,
pretty low,
mm.
and even lower. It's you know, the moisture content, you probably got it a lot fresher from your homie back in the day, or even the dispensaries back in the day when we started working in the dispensaries.
Well, yeah, it
Um,
was a smaller batch,
Absolutely.
and it
Much.
was there was so much more attention paid. It's hard to grow weed is what I used to say. And I think big weed really did, and it happened before in other states, probably before us and other places. But once that starts to happen in big bulk, it starts to the quality just starts to get the mid level gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so you lose yes, sticky icky is totally due to how it's grown, when it's sold, what it grew with, the climate it grew in, stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't want your cannabis to go into the jar and be too wet, because then it could be prone to mold and other sort of, yeah, molds and I can't think of the name of the other kind of molds, but mold is bad, and all the
Right.
other things that can grow in your cannabis post harvest if it's too and not being consumed, and it's too wet. So I know that's why it's one of the things to, I don't know who made these regulations, but having that moisture percentage so low as to prevent molds from happening. But also at the same time, these grows are enormous commercial grows, and they're doing it's like they're rushing quick drying and quick curing so that they can churn out as much product as possible. So you're losing a lot of quality that way, for sure.
I
And
guess, yeah. I mean,
you-
it was
you're losing.
there's a direct line of change when you smoke like post regulated weed, it's just different.
You're losing in a product that's sold by weight. You're you're losing weight, you're losing money, you're losing the terpene profile, because the terps are degraded through this fast curing process and fast drying process. So modern air conditioning systems are um, they're just sucking the life out of the plant.
Yeah. Surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Weird.
The commercialization of cannabis. So yeah, there's
Yeah, when's the last time commercialization of anything was bad?
the love's gone. I've been really enjoying these videos. I sent them to you. It was Eddie Lepp, a true cannabis pioneer, activist grower from his crew, growing in the medical days in the up north. You see these smaller farms outdoors, and you see these really small, I mean, they were like, these guys were growing in soil, they were growing in soil indoors, and they weren't doing they didn't have huge HVAC systems. It was slow dried, it was slow cured. There was a lot more love in there, and that's when you got that sticky icky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the grows would be big, but not like warehouse big. It'd be big. You'd have a farm's worth of weed that you grew, and you can get it sticky like that, especially in California. Man, oh man. And that's what is a little disappointing, and the pre-packaging of it all. It's just there's a lot of hands it has to go through before it gets to you also, and that's not how it used to be. And I feel like a little bit like old man yells at cloud about it, because it is very like back in my fucking day, and like, yeah, sure, but it was also illegal, and people were people are still in jail for it, but like more people were in jail for it, I suppose. And you know, it was there to keep kids off drugs. So I do feel like obviously we're in a better place. I will sacrifice a little bit of stickiness. I wish we could pay more attention, but that's just what happens. And I think it's an interesting study to go state to state and try the weed in each place. I feel like each place, it's just so good to have it exist, and have it like accessible. You're gonna find good weed where you want to find it. So like that's a plus. But it hit different. The same weed that you had gotten me, that I had smoked so many years ago.
Yeah,
Back before
yeah.
we started this show. So a really long time ago. And it hit different, and I was like, I guess, yeah, it's just the commercialization. I think also you don't want to have a big carbon footprint, so you don't use probably as much water. It's regulation shit. It's regulation stuff. You got to use this and that and the third. And
Oh yeah, there's definitely things that you can't use nutrient wise in today's legal market
right,
that
yeah.
contributed to the sticky ickiness.
Indeed, it's true. You can't use that stuff. Sorry.
I mean, honestly, I feel good about that. And I've smoked
I know, me
plenty
too.
of I've smoked plenty of chemicals,
Me too.
but I feel good that there are some regulations in place. I wish there was just a little more care at the back end of it.
Yeah,
in the
man, we're in a
drying
better
and curing
place. We're not complaining. This is a better,
For
worse
sure.
situation, but it's not just us that feel this way. It's many,
No.
many folks. We are the everyman, and it definitely, But again, so lucky, so happy, so blessed, and while we have it, we should take advantage of it. But it is worth noting, there is a way to grow. If you live in a state where you can grow your own, why not give it a whirl?
Yeah, small batch, crafty quality, grow
Yeah.
your own,
Perfect it.
cure it, dry it, slow
So
dry,
rewarding.
cure it for as long as you need to cure it, slowly.
It's very rewarding.
Put a little number on it.
Yeah.
Number your batch.
Yeah, number your batch like Moonbeam 213, number 3.
Number 2.
Okay, we're going to take our last break. Then we're going to come back. Okay. Are you done?
Sounds
Do you
good.
want to talk more?
No,
You can.
we're good. No,
You sure?
we've covered this sufficiently,
Okay.
thoroughly.
We'll be right back.
The final Huff and Puff with TS and Sasha.
And we're back.
We're back,
It's the Cool Nerd Weed Show. That's TS.
and that's Sasha.
And we're live on Adobe Radio. I don't even think I said that like at all today. We're live on Adobe Radio. Love you, Adobe. Fucking love you. We had so much fun being there, seeing all the Adobe fams. You just keep your eye on Adobe. We're such a great crew. Fucking love that place. You know, in a world full of like really bad stuff, good to have this. So we love Adobe with our whole fucking being. And we love you. Thank you for listening and always being a part of it. Because, like, weed is going to save the world. We've often said that. Hopefully. Because we're really in for it.
Weed and Adobe music will save the world.
Yes. Yes. Very true. Now, this is fun. This is a fun story. So this is a fun one. We're gonna do a silly one now. And so I remember this was so fun when I was on the West Coast and I was working at the weed. The Girl Scouts of America would post up outside. For a while, the Girl Scouts would be there, but mostly it was the parents who would just post up and they'd come with cookies and people loved it. They ate it up. Members would come in and out and they were like, oh yeah, it was, so like then the moms would come in and they would get weed and then they'd give us cookies. We paid for the cookies, obviously. And it was a really great deal. It is so smart to stand outside of a dispensary. Are you kidding me? So here in my country of New Jersey, where all the cannabis buzz is happening, it is electrifying with cannabis news here and weed. And they did that. They stood outside of a bunch of dispensaries. And
New Jersey Girl Scouts stood out in front of the Daylight Dispensary in Mount Laurel, New Jersey.
Yep.
And what's Mount Laurel like, Sasha?
Oh,
Can you describe the
Mount
community?
Laurel. I drive through it. No, I can't. I think it's a suburb.
Okay.
I'm so
We'll
sorry.
just say
No,
New
I
Jersey
do drive through it.
suburb.
I drive through it when I go to my sister's house. She lives in Norwood. And so when I get on the parkway of the Palisades, I drive through, there's an exit for Mount Laurel. That's all I know. But I don't think I've ever been inside of it.
What exit?
But I love your work, Mount Laurel. I love it. Maybe I have. Who knows? Who knows with me? I probably live there.
The Girl Scouts were out there on a trial basis, and they were killing it, as you could expect.
Of course.
Posted up in front of a dispensary, and the Girl Scouts, the head leaders of the Central and Southern New Jersey chapter of the Girl Scouts were upset and put the kibosh on it. And according to the Girl Scout bylaws, they're allowed to go and sell basically anywhere, but if it's a business, they have to be allowed to go into that business. So let's say a bar.
Right.
They can't post up in front of a bar selling cookies. So I guess.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I do remember when the mothers were doing it, I remember them saying they got a stern talking to. That somebody probably, some fucking whack ass narc, like called the Girl Scouts and was like, oh, they're selling it. Because then they had to stop. I remember there was like a direct stop and they said they didn't do it anymore. And we were like, damn.
But yeah, you're trying to. Yeah, totally. So who fucking?
And what are you gonna do with Girl Scouts of America? They've got to whatever. They don't know. What are they?
You're trying to build a community within cannabis. You always say it's the cannabis community. That's all encompassing. It's the fucking community. So
I know they should really embrace it. They really should, because we fucking love Girl Scout cookies. Like, you don't understand. to a point where like I'm sick with myself is when I have the munchies. I want to go into somewhere where there's Girl Scout cookies tomorrow, and I need them in my mouth now
How
because the munchies will take over my brain when there's Girl Scout
how
cookies. Nobody has a chance.
how awesome was it when the Girl Scouts were posted up in front of the Wellness Earth Energy dispensary?
That's in which I
And
refer.
and yes,
That's what I've been
and
talking about this whole time.
and you know, people would come in and be like, "We got you guys some cookies," and then like our manager would come in and be like, he dropped like $100 on cookies, and when his arms would be overflowing
Oh yes,
with
bags.
cookies, and he'd be handing them out, and there'd be every
The
kind
best
of
day
Girl Scout
ever. I'd be
cookie.
like, "You're kidding me! You're kidding me right now! I'm so happy." I'd have like fucking chocolate all around my mouth, like reading. Like
What
I'm a pig when it comes to girl. Like I'm not even a human being when it comes to Girl Scout cookies. I will fuck them up. So they should love us because we give them the biz.
we do, and they should be allowed to enter the free market and sell their cookies because it's for charity. They need this. They need this so that they can go
Yeah,
on camping trips and field trips and get their uniforms and
they really do.
it's not right. Sasha, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
We were going over this. I had a hard time with this.
Like
Um,
nailing down. What's your top three?
all right. Samoa's obviously. I mean,
Oh,
it's so obvious. I
yeah.
just feel like jumping. Duh. But Samoa's like I will. I'm telling you, when I can eat my weight in Samoa's, I'm not even kidding. It's impressive. Like bigger men than me have been like, Jesus Christ,
I
Jesus Christ.
I will crush a whole sleeve of
Like
Samoas.
I've heard people go, whoa, after Girl Scout cookies and me. I do like the tag-alongs, but I need to have milk, which is gonna give me a bellyache. But I need to have like full ass milk or oat milk. I'll do oat milk. But it needs to
Chocolate and peanut
be
butter.
heavy in calories. Yes. Ooh,
Yeah,
yes. The
chocolate and peanut
tag-alongs are really
butter.
good.
So good. My kryptonite.
I
Uh
like those lemon ones. You
I
can't get those all the time though.
No, there's two kinds of lemon ones now. I think there's some new Girl Scout, like the lemon shortbreads. Oh yeah, so good. Underrated for sure.
Gimme. Yeah, I turn into Homer Simpson when it comes to Girl Scout cookies. Well, yours are
You know,
Samoas, right? Let me guess.
yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Samoas.
Samoas.
Thin mints. Well, I do like thin mints. My husband likes thin mints. He'll fuck up with thin mints for sure. My family, we would get the thin mints growing up when we got the Girl Scout cookies. Oh boy, was it a good day.
Not my favorite Girl Scout cookie, but
Do you like a mint chocolate situation? I
I
feel like
I
I never
don't.
see you
Not at all.
indulge in that. I like a junior mint.
No.
It's refreshing.
No junior mints for me. I think I passed on them when we went to the movies.
Well, you're lost.
I just-
Because they're delicious and refreshing.
there's a new one. If I see the Girl Scouts anywhere and it's cookie season, there's a new one that I really want to try. The Adventurefuls. It's like a salted caramel cookie brownie. If anybody's ever had one of those, I've never seen them.
Brownie. Interesting.
Somebody
sound
really ought to
brownie.
do, and it's probably highly illegal, would do a Girl Scout cookie collab.
Like an edible?
Yes,
You should make them. I bet you can find a recipe.
we should.
Well,
should.
tune
We
in
would-
for fucking next week's. We're plastered on our own edibles.
1,000 milligram Samoa.
We're just not even coherent. Well, what a fun show this was. Thank you for everything. Just thank you. We survived in this world where we got maybe a little too high now and always. And thank you, Adobe, and thank you to 710 Labs and to LA and West New York, and
Fuck ICE. Fuck Donald Trump. Stop doing wars for fucking oil, and don't panic.
it's organic.
Give it up for Adobe, everybody.